So October 2020. Messages, Spirit, please. So, you're a fire sign male. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Man of action. Mature. Knows his own mind. No longer banging his head against a brick wall. Wasting his time on something that's never going to happen. Following his bliss. Something is as good as it's going to get. And it's not good enough. So it may be okay, but it's not going to grow because it's got as far as it can get. So this is either someone calling it a day on something that's been good in their life, perhaps family or relationships. It's something emotional that's coming to an end. But that doesn't take away from the fact that there is happiness in the future. 10 months is mentioned. No major arcanas. So it's something emotional that a lot of effort has been put into. For some, there may be a homecoming. Tender always endings of a sort. But this looks like an emotional or love ending. There is no reunions, there is no celebrations, and there it is again, another 10. So it means that if you want to grow as a person, something has to end. That may have been good for some time, but it's not going to get any better than that. 1st of May could be important to some. 3 women, feeling lonely in a room full of people, feeling isolated, not knowing which way to turn. Something has to end. Five years is mentioned, and feeling a lack, either voluntarily or forcibly being shut out. And someone wants to know why. Why is this happening? I'm going to use the Lightworkers deck, but if it doesn't give me an answer, which it may not, I'll pull another one to clarify. Because this is a mixed bag and there's no major arcanas. Terminate. Mintakan. Someone is longing to belong. So mermaids. Mintakans are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original lightworkers. The Mintakans' home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. So I said about homecoming, didn't I? For this reason, Mintakans feel most at peace and at home when in or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. Many Mintakans have an odd longing for home and struggle with the feeling that they don't belong, which is that isolation. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence, so somewhere you once called home is no longer available to you. If you pulled this card, it could mean that you are a Mintakan or a longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. So adrift. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearning for a place on earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it, rather than waiting for that feeling of belonging to come. Look at the card, put your hand on your heart and repeat, I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet, and I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and calling the perfect home. So someone is searching for a home for their heart. And I'm going to use one of the wisdom cards because we know now that there is someone that wants to feel at home, wants somewhere to call home, but someone is not reuniting. So we want to know why. So previously what they called home maybe isn't the place, and why will be asked. Yeah, and that's because there's a separation. So sacred union reversed is a challenge. It means that you have to be careful of your associations at this time. You may have entered a situation that will cause more aggravation and drama than you can handle. Be mindful as well of addictive tendencies in making partnership commitments. Choosing from an obsessive need to distract yourself from moving forward in your life. You're ignoring the red flags in order to change the course of events to suit you. Could it be possible that you're the recipient of mixed messages? This is a time to put a little distance between you and the situation. More will be revealed to help you make the correct choice to support your soul's growth. So someone doesn't feel happy or at home where they are. This is turning out to be more than just a past, present and future read. So I am going to pull one more just to clarify, but it looks like there is an end of a committed situation or someone leaving the family unit. It suggests a marriage breakup, and the male is taking action. Yeah, because of his inner truth deep down, you know if this applies to you. Your throat chakra needs healing, so the truth needs to come out. This is your ability to understand yourself at a deep and instinctual level. It's that trust you gain when you accept that whilst it doesn't make sense at the time, it will. It's finding the courage to blindly trust the message that your higher self is giving you. Money is tight for you right now, and budgeting issues are having a huge effect on the next step that you need to take. And instinctively you know that all will be well. However, that's not what the bank balance is saying. You need some extra money to take you to where you're going, but you keep giving it away, believing that others need it more than you. You created this situation of hardship not by being frivolous, but by giving away too much of what you have. To say no brings up feelings of being self-righteous and selfish, which is an old pattern from the past. Sometimes you just have to say no, or else you prevent others from having their own experiences, and you are just supporting them to stay stuck in their situation. Now is the time to allow others to grow without your assistance. Someone needs to learn to stand on their own 2 feet. So it seems that someone's been enabling or keeping a relationship going by not making others stand on their own 2 feet, or feeling that there's a codependency here, and that's just made them feel more isolated and more alone in a situation.